So good morning guys. We are starting with today's lecture. Okay, HTML, we already done the theoretical part. I am only showing you over here practical stuff. Okay, and always we need to follow our PowerPoint PPT. Okay, so let me show first that PowerPoint PPT. Okay, so we are right now in module number 3, HTML. Okay, let me open that PowerPoint PPT. So even I want to be start with the F5 mode. Okay, for full screen. HTML full form is what? Hypertext Markup Language, right? Okay, HTML full form is what? Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, now what is exactly the hypertext? Hypertext means what? I am using the text inside of the website, and when I'm clicking on that particular text, it will be a creating or it will be a navigate to the one page to the another page. That means a hypertext. We saw that hyperlink, right? So it's like a same hypertext. Okay, now after that, markup language. Markup means what? It's like a website. Okay, everything is using by only the web page. Okay, web page means what, or website means what? Website is your full of a lot of pages. Okay, website means what? I am creating lot of page inside of my website. Okay, now I want to go to the next. Inside of the module 3, we have HTML module 3, we have the 14 topics. Okay, and we are learning that. So let's go. First, important introduction to the HTML. Okay, you already know this theoretical part. I already done. I am not covering this theoretical part. I am only making the videos for practical purpose. Okay, so you already know theory. What is the hypertext markup language? Even you know what is the HTML. I already did that, right? After that, embedded content is what we done that. Where? Inside of the which section? Our theory section. Okay, what is the CSS and everything. Okay, now always starting we are always, what is the starting, what guys? Our structure, how exactly your HTML structure. I'm not jumping over here. First I want to show that if suppose we don't have the VS Code, how we can create our HTML file. We can do that, there is no any issue. First, let me do that. I'm making a one folder. Right click over here in your desktop, go to the new. Okay, after that I want to click on folder, make one folder, because whatever you want to make, I want to keep everything inside of my folder. Okay, so let me give the name as a website. Okay, I'm using enter button, so it will be saved. Okay, now I'm going inside of this folder. Okay, now simple stuff. I want something right. Okay, I want something to the writing purpose. Okay, so for writing purpose, we are using right now .txt. Txt means what? It's a notepad. Okay, I am using notepad for writing purpose. So let me go over here. I'm just going over here and using my notepad, or I can directly go over here and right click. See, there is an option, what guys? New. Okay, now what there is, what guys? Text document. I want to use the notepad, so let me click over here. You can see there is a txt file is ready, right? Isn't it? Now let me give to the name for my file, like a web page, right? So this is web page. Now don't change the extension .txt, because I want to write inside of that. So let me click outside. So file has saved. Now again I'm double clicking and going inside of that. Okay. There are a lot of pages. Last time I did it. I don't want that. So let me erase that, or let me close it. Okay. Now see what I'm doing. I'm using the code. Okay. Now first, always our HTML code is start from HTML, right? So HTML tag. So angle brackets. Okay. Inside of I want to write inside of that HTML. Okay. And how we can say this is what and this kind of stuff, I will teach to the upcoming sections. Right now, just understand how we can make our HTML file. Okay, now I'm writing HTML. Okay, and again I need to write this closing HTML. Okay, closing HTML. Now, what is the meaning of this line? This first HTML are saying this is my starting point of my code, starting point of my code. Okay, and this is ending point of my code. Okay, after that I'm going inside of this. Okay, this is, I'm just for writing purpose I am using properly. Okay, now after that I'm writing over here head. Okay, head open and head close. Opening and closing, right now I know you don't understand, but right now only the see how exactly the syntax. After that I will explain what is the meaning of each line. Okay, right now just saw that. Now after that, what I want to go, enter button. Okay, for human understand purpose I'm giving to structure of my page. Okay, now after that I want to write inside of this mm, title, title open and title close. Okay, and my title name. Okay, title name may be web, uh, web. Okay, home. Let me give to the home name. Okay, after that I'm coming to the down over here. Okay, and I'm writing body part. Body part means for your website body, right? So let me go over here. It's okay, you are not understanding anything, it's okay, because I just right now see only what I'm doing. Okay, I will explain the code after later. Body. Okay, body done. Over here I want to write p tag, paragraph tag. Paragraph open and paragraph close. Now inside I want to write something hello world, right? Everything we are starting with hello world. It's a satisfaction for developer, right? So hello world, this is code is ready. Okay, now I'm going to the file and save it this file. Okay, now only the thing is this is right now text file. I want to launch where inside of my inside of my browser, right? So how we can do that? Just right click. Okay, there is option what, rename. Click over here, and I want to only change the dot extension. Let me remove this dot extension and add. Let me add the HTML dot HTML. Okay, now just hit enter button. They are asking you want to change the extension. Yes, I want to do that. Now you can see it's a Chrome type, means it's a browser type. Okay, so when I am double clicking over here, you can see it's right now web page. But every time when we are making the pages, we are not anymore using the notepad. We are using VS Code. Okay, why VS Code? VS Code are help me to do a coding very fast. We do not need to worry about a syntax. Okay, we do not need to worry about our grammatically mistake, spelling mistake. We do not need to worry about that. Okay, our VS Code always help us to do that work very faster. Okay, now we are understanding, isn't it? So this is exactly the help of the VS Code. But previous day when we don't have the VS Code, peoples are using this method. So this is, I want to show you, if we don't have the VS Code, still we can do the coding inside of our notepad. Perfect. Even if suppose I want to add, I want to remove anything, we can do easily stuff. I need to go over here, right click. I want to open with the, okay, there is an option what, edit in the notepad. So click over here, so it will be open. Now suppose I want to add another paragraph. See, I'm just copy this and just let me add one more another paragraph. And even see over here I want to use the space, right? It's time wasting, right? But when we are using the VS Code, there is no any need to use this kind of space and this stuff. Our VS Code automatically understand the structure, and it will be automatically writing, it will be help us to the write this. Okay, this code. Now let me